Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to trim on the wheel. And here's some tools you're going to need. You're going to need your needle tool right there in the middle, rib tool, and then your loop and ribbon tools. And also some excess clay to attach the pot to the bat before we start trimming. So there are a couple of different ways to tell if your clay is centered on the wheel before trimming, and eyeballing first is the best, and then using your hands as an anchor, something that stays still. And if the clay bounces off your fingers at any point, then you're going to stop the wheel and slight movement away from your hands. The key is a slight movement away. So I'm going to anchor my hands here and mark a very light line with my needle tool. Okay. Real light is the key. So what you're going to be looking at is the outside of the line that you've marked. And anywhere where it's thicker or thinner, you'll have to adjust. This one's not too far off, but we're gonna show you again here. So you can just start practicing tapping to center. That's really the only way you're gonna get better at it. It's just practice. So we're gonna go again. As you can see, it's way off. So yeah, it's really thin here and really thick there, right? So when you are moving your clay, you always want to move it to where it's thinner. So because it's thinner on the right side, my gap, I moved it towards that side. You don't want to move it towards the thick side. It'll just make it whiter. We're going to mark it again. Real light and steady. Slight movements, or you'll sit all day fussing. See, the pot's not bouncing off my fingers anymore. It's pretty consistent, a consistent drag. So we'll double check with our needle tool. And I'm just using my finger to hold it in place. I'm gonna show you an example here of tapping it to center. So we're gonna throw it off first. And so this is what you should be practicing. Wherever it rubs your hand, when your hand's an anchor, you tap it from that side. Just takes practice. Here we go again. Boom, away, slight. Okay, I'm gonna mark it as my second attempt to center, and then we'll give it a couple of taps. It's nice to do a light line so you can compress it away. Don't dig in. Okay, using 3 clay lugs to attach the pot to the bat. Hold the pot in place. Hold pot in place, attach. And for number 3, hold the pot in place and attach. The lugs should be more wet than the pot you're trimming. So you're going to start with your loop tool first, the larger of the two. The ridges you're seeing are from the pot being too damp. So trimming too early. It can also happen if your pot is too dry. I'm taking a damp sponge to smooth out the ridges. So after you've trimmed the skirt off the sides and tapered in the bottom, now we're going to make sure that the very bottom of the cup that sits on a surface is flush. Your ribbon tool is next. You can use either side of the tool. I choose the square side, and I let the top edge of that square side catch to carve my circumference of my foot. The outer ring will be the actual foot ring, and the center of your circumference will be subtracted. So you can put an X there if you like. Make sure your ribbon tool is flush with the pot again, and start from the outside and slowly work your way in, cleaning the tool as you go. If your pot gives way to pressure, then stop trimming. If not, just keep trimming, just keep trimming, just keep trimming.